Corazón, porque la quiere. Si con otro.
I'm Stuart Warren Dansby, I'm the food genius, and today we're coming to you from La Cuisine Gourmet in downtown Coral Gables. We have an absolutely off-the-chain meal. Today I'm going to hook you up with some beef short ribs, and we're going to saute them in a roasted garlic ruby port wine sauce with all kinds of cilantro in there, a little bit of sweet baby carrots for some nice cool carbs. Now, before we get to that, my lovely and somewhat talented assistant, Stella Vidal, is going to hook up our dessert, and our dessert is a baked Granny Smith apple, and that's a tart crisp apple, and we're going to cook it in cherry rum sauce with some crumbly cookies here and some pecans and a little bit of butter and some fresh cream. So Stella, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Don't eat the stuff.
Okay, I'm
you gotta
sorry.
put that down. What I need you to do, see how I hollowed these out?
Yeah.
Nice and clean? I need you to hollow it out. It's simple. Cut it here, take the
Okay,
spoon,
yeah.
dig it out.
All right.
Okay, you got it?
Got
You
it,
sure?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back here and start working on this. I've already browned these ribs just on the outside to sear in that flavor. We're gonna throw them in the pan here, nice and easy. Toss them in, and then we're gonna add the good stuff. The good stuff is, first, some diced tomatoes. Second, lots of fresh chopped cilantro. That's gonna give us a nice spicy flavor. This is roasted garlic. It's a very sweet garlic because it's elephant ear. It's the big garlic, a little more expensive, but it's beautiful because it's not gonna overpower the dish. Right here, some fresh chilies, and here, of course, some diced white onions, and the magical part is this. This is ruby port wine sauce, which is very sweet. Be generous with it. It's really going to give it an amazing flavor, and just toss in a little bit of water. Let that cook, simmer covered for about an hour, and then, right then, put in the baby carrots, uncover it, let that sauce cook down for 30 minutes. It's ready to go. It's a piece of cake once you get it in there. Stella, how are we doing over here?
I'm great.
Our apples.
Yeah.
We're missing one.
I know.
What happened?
It's a fatality.
I leave you with one task.
I know, I tried it.
All
It's
right,
just
let's
the
move
knife
on.
took over.
Give me a pat of butter. The knife took over. You
Yeah.
said. Give me a pat of butter in here.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Is that a pad?
That's a pat.
Okay.
Or a pat.
Pat.
All right. Now we're going to put some crumbly cookies. What this is?
Okay.
These are cookies, just a little bit.
Okay.
And that's pecans. Now, smell this.
Oh my gosh.
That is amazing. What that is cherry rum, okay? And we've marinated that in dry cherries overnight, and it's gonna give us a great flavor. We're gonna put it right in here,
Okay.
okay? Toss it in there. You wanna toss the rest in?
Yeah, I got
Okay?
it. More butter.
More butter, a little more cookies. You got the theme
Okay,
of it.
got
Now,
it.
if you can't find cherry rum, use a clear white rum, and just, again, take the dried cherries, put it in there at least overnight. Don't use fresh cherries. You want the dried, they'll open up.
Okay.
Now, that's beautiful. I'm gonna bake this for about 20 minutes, take it out, baste it with some rum, bake it for another 20 minutes. We're good to go. I'm putting this in the oven right now. We're gonna go to the salad. Cool?
Beautiful.
Let's go. Okay, now this is gonna be amazing, even if you don't like salads. Stella, we're gonna make a mango, cucumber, mushroom salad with some fresh basil, some sweet white wine, and some raspberry vinaigrette sauce, okay? So the first thing I need you to do is just slice that tomato for me, and I'm gonna start working over here on some raspberries. And what I've got is raspberries right here that I've soaked in some honey, and that's gonna make a nice little, what are you doing?
I'm slicing the tomato.
You're slicing it vertically.
What do you? It's a tomato
You
and
don't
it's going in the
slice it to- oh
salad.
my God. Do you have any skills? You slice a tomato horizontally. Do you have any skills?
Yeah, but not in the kitchen.
I ain't touching that. All right, let's go with this. Slice those up. They'll taste the same. That's the good news. We're going to toss some mangoes in here. Okay, and this is fresh. These are amazing. This is a little bit of water, and that's just going to dilute our vinegar, which is going to give us a nice kick, and then some sweet Riesling wine. Toss some big chunks of basil in there. Toss some diced up basil, some fresh strawberries, and that is gonna sit in the fridge for about 2 hours and let that all permeate through, okay? That, when we're ready, is gonna be crisp, beautiful, tasty, I promise, even though I know you're doubt the mangoes. All right, let's go check on the ribs and the rest of the meal. We are back, and this is finished, and it's absolutely astounding, or so I think. So Stella, you're gonna check that out for me and tell me if I'm actually any good at this. Why don't you try a little bit of salad as well? While you do that, I'm gonna finish off our dessert with just a little bit more of the rum sauce, a couple more cherries, sprinkled some cookies right there, and then kind of our finishing touch here is just some nice, sweet, fattening, heavy cream. How is that so far?
That is so tender, it's crazy.
Did you try the
this
salad?
is so flavorful. I wasn't sure about the mangoes, but absolutely
It
beautiful.
really mixes well in there, right? Mm-hmm. Take a bite. Quickly, quickly.
Take a bite quickly.
Okay. How is it?
Wow, that is outstanding.
Who am I?
You're definitely the food genius, Stuart.
I am,
Definitely.
and this is some delectableized incredibleness. That's all for this week. Next week, something just as good, I promise. Thank you to my semi-talented assistant, Stella Vidal. I am Stuart Warren Dansby. I'm the food genius. You are watching Living La Vida Miami.